the reason why it's Lloyd's number one is because Lloyd's number one is a kind of subset of Wetherspoons, because Wetherspoons themselves are not allowed to have a club like a dance floor. So it's Lloyd's number one, owned by Wetherspoons. So they get around the licensing rules for Wetherspoons, so they can have a dance floor and do like the nightclub things. So generally, Wetherspoons nightclubs are Lloyd's number one.
Okay. I mean, that's good knowledge, but also you kind of just dobbing them in there. So grass.
Lloyd's number one. Lloyd's number one.
Sunderland number one.
We always end up in there, to be fair.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, welcome.
I like it in that. And they've got a bit. Well, sorry.
That's all good. Go first. I'll just say the welcome. Welcome along to the Back of Football Show. There you go. Done.
Let's say Hola Mexico.
Hola Mexico.
Hola. We've got a lot of Mexican fans now, so hola.
Have we got like a Mexican sound?
Buenos nachos.
Bombardier. Mate, we don't speak Spanish, mate, so we kind of like.
I can speak Spanish. What are you on about?
Just because you can say grassy ass doesn't make you Spanish.
Here we go. Listen to this. Dos cerveza, por favor.
2 beers, please. Yes. He said in the most English accent ever as well.
That is, yeah. What I was just saying there is, Duolingo, right? Stacey's got a 1,000-day streak on Duolingo, all Spanish. Right. I reckon she couldn't speak a single word of Spanish. Like, genuinely reckon, like, if we went to Spain, she'd just fucking fall apart.
Can you get her on to speak some Spanish?
Nah, she's
go get her.
Nah,
no,
we're in like a I'm a bit echoey. We're in like a holiday house. We're not in my usual abode. We're like,
nice.
I know. Stacey's next door with her parents drinking wine. The kids are asleep.
Oh, so that's what she's drinking. What are you drinking?
So.
That's a great question, Smithy. And now I'm going to dedicate this one to. I'm going to dedicate this one to Luke. And look at this kid. It's called fucking Pop World. Look at that. Don't know whether you can say it. Oh, you can't say it, but this tin's called Pop World, right? I brought it. So you know Richmond, just down the road from us, right? So I was there earlier in the day. Got a little microbrewery in the old train station, and I went in. I was chatting to the guy, and I was like, "Oh, what's your best beer?" And he was like, "Oh, I quite like Pop World." And I was like, "Pop World? I'll have one of them." So it is a sour. It's a cherry sour. So I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, but funny name in it. So shout out Pop World.
Shout out Pop.
Shout out Yorkshire
Which one?
Brewing Company in Richmond.
Which Pop World is your favourite Pop World?
Pop World Derby. That's Luke's favourite Pop World.
Cheers,
everyone.
Cheers.
The dog's barking at us right now.
It's not great. It's not great. Like the guy sold us a dream, but I'm gonna get through it.
Good.
What are you drinking, Smithy?
Wake Up Juice. And then no. Well, coffee.
It sounds a bit.
No. That Wake Up Juice is my what do you call it? My colloquialism for any kind of energy drink. So this is fucking.
Is it rolled out of bed like Pop Monster or something?
I mean, it's worse. How do you get worse than Monster?
Is it better than those 35p energy drinks that we used to get?
Is it Rich Energy?
It is the Dew of a Mountain. Energize.
Mountain Dew.
Fucking that's the only thing I had. I don't have any orange juice. Don't have any milk. I just need it's the only thing I had in the fridge. That or cider. So
it's gonna be 200 beats per minute. Imagine waking up and just cracking open an energy drink.
I mean, that's literally what I've done.
Well, I'll tell a story about
Go on,
someone. Well, actually, it's a second-hand story, but I like it. They were away on exercise, and he woke up and he cracked a bottle of wine.
It's full of wine.
A bottle of wine. It's 7 in the morning and yam the whole lot.
I love it. When we was
Pretty sure he's
out
just
and
an
sleep
alcoholic,
back.
mate.
I know, but he
Yeah, that is-
was,
that is prime
and
alcohol.
still is, but that is commendable.
yeah,
Shall I go and get a bottle of wine?
Yeah, get a bottle of wine, Smithy. When we were on
Bottle of wine, mate.
Mark's
Yum.
stag do over in Prague, we went over with one of Mark's, I don't know, some relation, a guy from Aberdeen, right? And we woke up in the morning, and I was like going for piss and that, and he was just sitting in the kitchen by himself. I was like, "All right, what are you doing?" And he was like, "I'm just getting on it." And he already had he had a glass of red wine, and he already halfway through a bottle. It was like the crack of dawn.
Get on the beers, son. Fucking hell.
He was like, "Why aren't you drinking it?" I literally just woke up about fucking 20 seconds ago. Like, give me a fucking chance. Absolute legend of a bloke though. Like, shout out that guy.
Shout out
No,
that guy.
Noise. I'm sure that wasn't his given name, but Noisy.
Noisy. Where were we supposed?
Got a free kick.
No, don't worry. I mean, I'm a year ahead of you. I'm a year ahead of you. It's all right. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. So weren't we supposed to have Crouchy join us as well?
No, he said that he was going to try.
That's all good.
I
Right.
texted him.
For
He
the,
keeps coming with the go on.
I was going to say for the three boys off camera, what are you drinking? So we've got Davey, Alan, and Jacob in the car.
Alan doesn't know what he's drinking. He's fucking.
Alan's like,
Whatever's in front of you. Alan's on whatever's in front of him. God.
Well,
What have you
I'll tell
finished?
what I finished. I had Tiny Rebel Summer Slam.
Oh yeah.
It was
Is
a
it a tropical
Citra.
one?
It was, yeah. It was very nice.
Oh,
On
nice.
special at Sainsbury's. 4 for 3.
Over 3. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, I had a couple of Northern Monks, and yeah,
I think.
I've just finished it. It was, yeah, it was all right. So I'm capping myself at 4. I'm not going to wait in the cupboard for Prosecco. I haven't got that desperate yet. So yeah,
Prosecco.
I've got a little buzz on.
Good lad.
As you would. Yeah. That's what I drank.
That's what you drank. Okay. If you're in the beverage, right? If you do that in future, by the way, you just need to tally everything. Like, tell us how pissed you are on the Alan piss scale.
The whole day.
He's merry right now, isn't he?
4 tins are a warm up, mate. I'm not drunk.
40, yeah. Oh.
Come on.
Come on. Okay, fair enough.
Come on, Mudge, let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
David, what are you drinking?
Oh, good.
I am drinking G&T, and the gin I've got is Manchester Drinks Company Mystical Unicorn and Gin. Natalie got it for her birthday off
I was just about to say, how butch of you.
It's pink. I'll read that out. It says small batch gin with a magical mountain water infused with candy floss and marshmallows. There you go.
Oh, very nice.
Double in tonic.
I don't know how that's.
Shouting about something.
It's handball. VAR says fuck
shout.
off.
There's a handball shout. I don't know what's going on.
Was that Jacob speaking? Because he sounded like he was like shouting from the fucking Tyne Bridge.
I will listen.
Is it Luke? Is it Luke in the background? Is it?
He's watching the game.
I see where he takes it from. Jacob, mate, what are you drinking?
Nothing at the moment.
Oh, this is the number one feature.
Number one feature on all podcasts.
Should we let's get sponsored by Sullen's official number one thing, Monster.
No.
Those are the ones. Those are the one.
Coming over the hill, is it a monster?
Yeah, what I will say about that handball is, if that's not a handball, then Tarkowski's against Leeds wasn't a handball either.
But Alan,
Are you saying the league's inconsistent, Alan? Are you saying people are inconsistent? Oh.
I'm saying we're probably going to feel the wrath of Var at some point. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
You're getting sacked in the morning.
No, well,
Potter
I
is.
think Sean Dyche will be a better fit for West Ham. Sean Dyche.
Potter needs to get a one-way ticket out of Hogwarts because
Do you want the fucking Hogwarts Express, lad? As fast as you can.
Oh, that's
I tell
funny.
you, actually, I did see a good tweet, and it was like, Potter will be gone by Christmas, and then somebody had like requoted it and said, like Voldemort every year at Hogwarts.
oh, it is
Which made me
booze,
chuckle.
big booze from Potter.
Oh dear, mate.
Do you know what makes me laugh? I'll just talk
Oh,
about.
I can see Paul.
Didn't
Oh, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
I tell you what makes me laugh.
I just managed to get in.
Right, Paul.
Good. We haven't started yet, mate. We're still doing the preamble. Don't worry about it.
It's all right. We haven't gone live yet. You know we haven't gone live.
Ball.
You haven't gone live.
We haven't been live.
No, we've been live for about 15 minutes, mate. We've been talking.
Oh, all right.
Talking
This
awful.
is the best bit.
Did,
mate, I'm telling you.
did anyone see
Every week.
Karen Brady's interview on Talksport about West Ham?
Karen Brady.
Who?
That's from the
She's still ownership, is she? Karen Brady?
She's one of the part owners. Sullivan's the main owner, I think. But
Oh yeah,
she was
Gold.
like, yeah,
Sullivan, Golden Brady. Yeah.
yeah, we back Potter 100%. Yeah, he's a great manager. He can't be that fucking great. He's just letting fucking 5 goals.
He got dropped off by Northumbria police to the to the train station.
Games, mate.
I
He's a
will
great
say though, I think
manager.
Sean Dyche is a better fit for West Ham. I don't think Graham Potter is the sort of typical West Ham manager. You know, like Sam Allardyce. I think West Ham fans, they want a geezer as manager, and I think Sean Dyche will be a better fit for West Ham. So I think
Where
if
is
Sean Dyche,
Dyche at the minute?
But Jake, do you not think that's a bit of a step down from like? I know Dyche is probably capable, but like, it's not where it's like us like getting fucking Sam Allardyce out the tomb. You know what I mean? It just feels. I don't know. It feels a bit.
The fucking bones of Allardyce. Fucking.
Yeah. I don't know. I get it. Like, you know, but I just feel like West Ham are in a dark place.
I mean, so I'm going to interject here. I think everybody has just absolutely collapsed because they lost their opening game to Sunderland. That to me is an overkill. I don't know. I don't say they're in crisis or meltdown. Yes, they've now got this shit momentum that they've lost 5-1 to Chelsea, but nah, I'm not having it. Like,
I'll tell you where the crisis is.
Premature. It's premature.
West Ham, and it's in between the sticks because their keeper is fucking terrible.
Mate, it's not even though like
He was 20
Smithy,
million.
You're saying like if they're in crisis
crap.
after losing 2 games. Like genuinely, mate. Look at the form the back end of last season. They were fucking crap then as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like Potter did a pretty poor job the back end of last season. Like they've been.
He's
bad
had
for a
20
while.
games now, hasn't he? 20 games.
Yeah. How many games has he won?
5 draws,
5.
10 losses.
So you're saying he's just not? He's just not. Yeah, yeah.
Like teetering on relegation form, that, isn't it? Like it's bad, bad times.
Yeah, but we'll talk about the Sunderland game in a sec. Also, I'm on 12 points. Nice. Oi, oi.
Anyone with Joe Pedro will be fucking buzzing. Like.
Yeah, I'm buzzing with I kept Joe Pedro in. Like,
I just didn't put him as my captain.
Has everyone told us what they're drinking? Have we finished this off yet? Can we say
the only person we haven't had who's what was drinking is Paul, and also welcome along, Paul. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, I'm just drinking water.
Oh, at least you drink.
H2O.
Should we get a button for that?
Is it
we'll just get hard on.
Is it diet water or is it just normal water?
What the fuck is diet water?
It's just still spraying, unfortunately.
It's still a great show.
We've got Robin Hood and Call in the chat as well. So everybody who does want to pop a message, it'll show up. I think in that corner. They blow bubbles. We bop.
When Bong's there.
Okay, when Bong's here, I'll shout him out. They're saying hello, oi oi sausages.
His name.
Bong.
Hey,
Show.
what about sausages?
Yes. Top. Okay.
Sausages,
Yeah, we saw them.
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk you through it. So
Go on,
we
talk
were.
us through your sausage.
I'll talk you through the date actually.
Come on, then. Mini vlog.
We parked when we normally park up near Crouchy, and we met up, and then we walked down to go to the Sheepfolds. Now Vaux is shut, so we were like, "Now we'll go Sheepfolds because we'll get a decent pint there." Absolutely stored off, mate. You couldn't get anywhere near it. There was a queue to get in, and we're like,
When was this? 1 o'clock, wasn't it? 1 o'clock. There was a queue.
It was 1 o'clock, mate. It was a queue to get into Sheepfolds. I was like, well, we're not going in there because we're not going to get in, and when we get in, it'll be stored off to get a pint. So that's a write-off. So then we went to the Colliery Tavern. Colliery Tavern, great. You know,
solid pub.
Solid pub. We got a bev in there, and then probably one of the most pissed blokes I've ever seen in my life, was just rolling around. Now. He must be dead. He was that drunk.
He's dead,
yeah. And then
found it in the weir.
Yeah, right. So like the overall the overall pre-match experience is what we've got to accept is, and what I was annoyed with was it's busier than it's normally is.
Yeah,
and I feel like
it's been for the past 8 years.
Well, I mean, like the contrast. Well, I talk about my seat in a bit. But the contrast is, like 2021, there was fucking 9,000 people there against Mansfield Town, and now there's like 46,000 there. So, for all, I'm really happy for the club, and we're moving on. I feel like, where the fuck have you been for the last 5 years? Do you know what I mean? That's the annoying part, and no doubt there's a lot of fans who can every week, you know, and you know, I don't go every week. Well, I've got a season ticket, but like, I feel like they've just crawled out of the woodwork. It's like it's not. It's annoying in the fact that it's
fair weather.
We've got to reevaluate the way we do pre-match now. Vaux is shut. That's one, and that was the go-to. We love Vaux, and now we've got to figure out where we're going to go before.
Can I just confirm you're not saying you want to get relegated so that you can actually have a pre-match pint?
No. I'm saying I did. What I'm saying is I didn't expect it to be that busy. That's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, it was 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? It was fucking 1 o'clock. I mean, Paul, you'd probably be like,
what?
You know.
Have we got a here we go?
Here we go. So
Michael has actually just sent me just their exclusive John Lakemi agent actually spoke out because that club actually is keep rejecting our bid. John actually Lakemi actually does want to come to Sunderland.
The Getafe bid.
All right.
Yeah, they're actually
They're not going to let him go though. They're not going to let him go.
Yeah, but the statement here came from his agent. I was actually said that actually it's got I carefully read the words of the CEO, who I respect a lot, as well as the club that has accompanied John in these wonderful years. It's natural to feel a little disappointment because of the relationship with the club. He's always been human. From the beginning, our project was linked to a story of 2 or 3 years, recognizing in John a consistently growing player. Last year we were asked to stay, and we did so with great availability. This year, however, since the beginning of the season, the message has always been clear on both sides. If the right offer had arrived, John would have had the possibility of a transfer. Therefore, hope that on the part of the club that can be a reflection that allows us to find a balance and positive solution for everyone. He actually says that agent actually wants his player.
Okay, so is this basically saying for Lukemi, Bologna are not letting him go because he's vital to their current squad? Is that the gist? Yeah. Okay. It's a transfer that's not going to come through. I think that's pretty fine by me. We've got a solid amount of players already.
I mean, we bought fucking 12 players, 13 players now. I've lost count. Ran out of fingers, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't know how many players we got now.
I dare say our Premier League survival's not dependent on this one signing. It obviously would have been fantastic, an extra option, but fucking who were replacing Luke O'Neill and Dan Ballard with that?
What? Yeah, but what?
Neither makers both have just signed new contracts, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but what I'm asking is, what nationality is he?
He's African, obviously. I don't know. He's African of some description. I don't know what nation within Africa, but yeah, it'll be gone for AFCON.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, there's one transfer that's not going through, but I tell you one transfer that has gone through.
Oh, yes, good segue. Okay.
No, that's leave that till the end, Davey. Leave that to the end.
Trantis has left us.
Ins and outs, innit?
Trantis has left us on a permanent deal.
Trantis is he went to MLS, didn't he?
No, I really want to see. I really want to see David's new anti-Dross. Yes, changing the profile picture.
That was just so I could change the profile picture. Like I promised that I'd do it once he was gone.
Yes, so, please. What are you going to change it to? Silk Song?
Well,
oh, no, that's Andrew's thing.
Silk Song, Davey was going to get all the transfer raise without Silk Song, and I dropped the show.
Change it to your favorite player instead. Like Luke O'Neill, like Luke O'Neill.
Who's your current get out of this club player then? Who's your current you need to get out of this club player? Because you always have one.
It's Abdullah Bar. It's Abdullah Bar.
No,
it's Paddy Roberts.
Paddy Roberts. I don't want it to be a negative. I've had a lot of negative profile pictures, right? So I want it to be positive, right? So I'm going to go with a positive.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it this one because the guy's a legend.
Equa's a legend.
He's going to do really well this season.
Is it legend from Gladiators?
He's Colombian. Okay. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you.
There you go. I've just hold on.
Okay, this is going to be an anticlimax if it doesn't update live.
Oh, you big man.
Big man, watching him.
Yeah, man. He was. Tell you what, he was. Yeah, I like that song as well. Anyway, I want a positive profile photo, and I think Eliza Menda is being class. So
right, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I'm happy with this purely because it's the group chat profile picture.
Lazy David. He's taking the group chat picture.
But I like it's positive.
Like, here it is. Look, here's the group chat picture. I don't know whether you can see or not. Like,
oh, don't dock yourself. You want to stay it. Oh, what's that? Where the fuck is my phone? Oh, it's over there. It's my phone.
Like a wasp invaded
you. So I'm just going. No wonder people like phones. Right, it's over there. Right, we'll get caught up. Well, now everyone. This is Robin Hood, by the way. Well, now everyone will think that West Ham are horrible and we aren't good again. Fine by me. So, should we actually talk about the West Ham game? Shall we talk about? First half.
Preamble.
Yes, the first half for me was. Oh, how do I put it? Squeaky bum. A lot of squeaky bum. Yeah, we didn't look like we were all that in it yet. We looked a little bit slow, cagey, and to be fair, it's natural. It's our first 45 minutes back in the Premier League. As long as we don't concede, that to me is a successful first half. Same with the second half, really. I was just hoping that as long as we keep a clean sheet, we could potentially get something from it. And then, what was it, 10, 15 minutes into it, we just seemed to just bombard their from left and right. The ball was getting crossed in all the time. It was just seemed to be a bit how do I put it? A bit too much for them to handle. The pace on our wingers, and the first two goals, quite frankly, are how do I put it? Obviously, fucking quality goals because of Sunderland, but like other teams could easily defend them. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Like West Ham just seemed to have completely fell apart in that half time.
Do you know?
Team talk.
I'll say so much about the way they. I think West Ham thought. This is what I think. maybe thought was going to be not easy, but I just feel like they were a bit blasé about, you know, who they were playing. I don't think when you looked at how they played, yeah, they had a lot of possession. They did have a lot of possession in the first half, especially. But there was, you know, they had one idea. Do you know what I mean? Bowen was obviously they wanted to go through Bowen a lot, and he is a good player. But apart from that, I just can't think of any other chance they had. Now the second half, like I think obviously, like we know Labry's a good manager, and he's a you know, he studies the game and he knows the game.
Yeah.
You know, tactically, he moved things around a little bit, but he did change something because the second half we had a lot more possession as well. But I just think West Ham thought it was going to be an easy game. That's what I thought. I thought that Mayenda, if you look at the size of him, and against, I can't remember which centre half he was against. I'll be pissed off if Mayenda wins a header against the centre half. It was a good directed header, but you know what I mean. He shouldn't be winning that header, if you know what I mean. Ballard's header, we know what Ballard's like in the box. Again, he ghosted into the box a little bit. Although it came from a set piece and then it went back in.
Yeah.
I just think West Ham were very one. Oh yeah, he did tremendously well.
Excellently.
But I think West Ham were one-dimensional. I think we had a game plan. We knew it was counter-attack. We could see that. But I think if Labrie could look at it again, I think we'd probably be more on the front foot because West Ham were poor. They were poor. And looking at the result tonight, mate, 5-1, Chelsea just fucking... By the Paqueta goal, they were fucking terrible. You know what I mean? They are relegation fodder. And these are the teams we got to beat, and we beat them.
I mean, it is...
What would you sorry, Smithy? Just on the back of that, what I would say, it was the first game of the season, so like, you know, I hear what you're saying. Like, if Labrie had his time again, he'd probably want to be more attacking, knowing how bad they were. But no, you know, everyone's still figuring each other out at this stage of the season. You know, we're literally one game in, 2 if you're Chelsea or West Ham. Like,
figured them out in half a game, though. Figured them out after the first half. We, like Alan said, it was switched up. We retained the possession a bit more. We pushed it up and down the wings. Adingra decided to fucking pass the ball rather than just run into nothing. And then, we unlocked them. You could see it was their strategy was all fucking done by 45 minutes.
And I'll tell you one more thing before I let everyone speak.
Go on.
Siddiqui and Diarra. For me, Siddiqui was my man of the match. He was fucking everywhere, that lad. I mean, everywhere. Diarra was the same, but for me, I just looked at Siddiqui and the bloke don't stop running. You know what I mean? And that's probably good for Xhaka, you know what I mean? Because he hasn't got the legs he used to have. But, you know, for him to dictate play, he's got 2 midfielders around him that can run all day. And Siddiqui, for me, like, I know other people had different man of the matches, but I just picked him out over everyone. Like,
I think the official man of the match was Ballard, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get that, like, but you know, for me, like watching the game, I love Siddiqui.
Good. I'll tell you also what was.
Go on,
Smithy. Sorry. I know we're still talking about this. I'll let you in after this. I promise.
That's so good.
What changed a little bit, or what I thought was better, and going forward, it's going to be the case if Seal continues to be injured. That Alderweireld, when he came on, just unbelievable. Like, very calm head. Feet like a fucking god, like the ability to fucking play out on the back. He was very like. It's been a long time since I've seen a centre back play like that, and it was he
like
came
Gary
on
Brain.
and it was like mint, like Gary Brain, exactly like Gary Brain. Yeah,
is that what they were saying in the stands? Hey, it's the second coming of Gary Brain.
Second coming of Gary, yeah. But I think he came on 55 minutes or something like that. I think we scored 5 minutes later.
He was top class. And like I saw that,
got an assist.
I saw the Sky Sports like review of it. And by the way, every other media outlet was banging on about how poor West Ham were. The only person, right, who sort of deconstructed it was Jamie Carragher, right? And I don't really normally like fucking Jamie Carragher, but he just sat down and went, Alderete is a left-sided, left-footed full-back or centre-back, sorry, and it sort of opened things up. Do you know what I mean? Instead of like Selt was cutting in on his right, Alderete was naturally going in on his left. So you know, it was a good deconstruction of how things changed. You know what I mean? We'll come on to fucking media outlets in a bit. Like,
I was going to say, I really want to fucking talk about how shit some of the presenters on Match of the Day and Sky have presented this.
Have you got any particular?
I don't know, but I didn't call him Baldy. That's
Baldy.
We'll talk about that later. But I like what Alan said about Siddiqui and Diarra, because it's not like common for anybody outside. Like, again, we'll use just the classic media. Nobody really called out anybody other than Ballard. Ballard was like obviously unreal in this game, but calling out the wider team as being influential in that as well. Not just the goal scorers, not just that, just like the instrumental control of the game in the middle of the park, especially in that second half, was just miles above what we're used to in the Championship. And it's chalk and cheese, isn't it? Night and day.
I'll tell you what I was a little bit happy about. I can't remember who said it. It might have been Rooney. Again, I don't like Rooney. I think he's a prick, but it might have been Rooney, it might have been one of the guys in Sky Sports when I was watching it being deconstructed. But they said, look, all the guys who scored for us were all with us last season. All did, all worked to get to this point. And they all, essentially they got their reward. They've got better players around them now, and they're thriving. So hopefully it can continue. I was really happy for me. I'll just say I was really happy for me. And like I know Alan said earlier that he had no right to win the ball, but he's getting himself fucking involved. He's getting his head on there. You know what I mean? He's being busy. Fucking defenders are worried about him. Do you know what I mean? Like,
he's a big physical kid, isn't he?
Really happy for him, because I think I've said it a few times on this podcast. I've said it. I would have put anyone who would fucking listen. I think when we bought Wilson last year and Meander sort of dropped out the starting lineup, I felt really bad for him, because he had a great start the last season. Like, I think he's worked very, very hard, overcome a little bit of adversity, and now he's doing really well. And long may it continue, because I mean, David said it himself. Like, the man is the man right now.
He's a big man, isn't he?
Outside of Dan Mallard, 9.3, Meander was our next best rated player on the pitch.
Yeah. It was a good team performance, though. You know what I mean? Like overall, I didn't look at anyone and going, you know what, they're struggling. I felt the structure was good. I thought, I get the way he set up at the start, and then we realised West Ham, they're poor. We can fucking have a go. You know what I mean? So the overall team and management was great.
Who did Alderete come on for? Was it Sealed? I was going to say Sealed looked actually pretty solid, especially in that first half. He did one slip up, which I was like, though, like in the Championship, not a problem. You can have like 4 or 5 of them a game, but in the Premier League, you're just getting one, boom, and you're punished. So I don't know if it was West Ham or what in that one moment. I think it was Joe Bourne breaking down and then cutting in through the middle, and he just missed that slide tackle. But that normally would get punished at this level. So other than that one moment from Seal, I think pretty much he had a banging performance. He was really, really quite solid from set pieces. And then with the injury, I think, was that in like the 50th minute, and that's how Alderete come on? And then,
do we know how bad the injury is, Paul? I bet you know. How's it looking for Sealed? Yeah.
Sealed.
We just said Sealed is fine.
Oh, excellent. Good news.
He just pulled a hammy.
He'd be in the team tomorrow.
There you go.
Do you think? But I don't know. We'll see. Alderete might be.
Do you not think?
Working his way in.
If he has coming off an injury, do you not think you might rest him for Burnley and play him in the cup? You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if he's not. What's it called? he's obviously still seen as quite a good like first choice option. But if let's say Luke O'Nine's back fit, fully ready, he's going to pick Luke O'Nine over Sealed out all the time. So I don't really know if that's.
I don't know. I know, like Smudge.
But you got
Do you know?
I really don't. I don't think like Luke. Everyone loves Luke, but I just don't think Luke's gonna. Would you pick Luke? I will fucking Sealed or fucking Alderete.
Not over Alderete, but over Sealed, yes.
I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
if that's
I think you need units, like Alan said all last season. Like you need big blokes at the back. Like I don't think Luke O'Nine's going to be able to cut it in the Prem, and that's not me having to go to him. I think he's an excellent player, especially having his squad. You know, I just kind of see him starting centre half in the Premier League. Like just kind of see it.
Nah.
Do you reckon he's going to be one of those players that come on in the last couple of minutes to get his Premier League stats up rather than anything else? And is that your kind of vibe?
I mean, maybe he'll fill in when he's needed. Like he's good like that, Luke. You know, he can play anywhere. Like I think.
Yeah.
What I would say about Sealed though is Sealed's biggest problem is he's injury prone. Like, ever since he's come to us, he's always been injury prone. So like, if he can overcome that, then and get a good run, then fair enough, go for it, lad. But you know.
So I'm just going to call him Dan Ballard for it very quickly because Laney's just said one of the Chelsea players is trying to steal Dan Ballard's big guns celebration. It's like comparing a pistol to a machine gun. What celebration do you mean?
No, not the celebration, mate. Which Chelsea player?
All right, Laney, shout out the player who's got the pistol, the potato gun. Yeah, go on, Alan. Sorry.
Pedro, Neto, Fernandez, Caicedo, or Chalobah. Any one of those 5 blokes.
Who's the skinniest?
Chalobah's a little skinny Riley. Chalobah, but it's him.
But looking at West Ham's team, like obviously, we figured out that they're not all that, and we had to go like that. Like Ward Prowse, he was so slow, mate. He's a one trick.
He's on the pitch for exactly one reason.
Free kicks.
Dead balls. That's it.
Dead balls. That is it.
Yeah.
He's got knee legs, mate. He can't win any tackles. He's so slow. When you watch Sadiq and Dara, mate, they were fucking swarming everywhere, mate. He couldn't keep up, and he's on the pitch tonight playing against fucking Chelsea. Yeah. I mean, I look at the Chelsea fans before, and when this Steve Potts should have played instead of him, all just to liven up the midfield. But West Ham are in big trouble, mate. They are like I believe the game is won and lost in the middle of the park. So like looking at our middle of the park, I was really happy with it. You know what I mean? It was for the first time in the Premier League in 8 years, the way we played. And the way we stood up and that, it was great. Like, it was good to see.
It was like we never left.
Yeah. There was another.
It was like, yeah.
Yeah, they were rough. We were hearing Joof, El Hadj Joof, on the West Ham, where he's the one to watch. He was crap.
El Hadj Joof, the new El Hadj Joof.
Yeah, the new El Hadj Joof. He was crap.
He was terrible.
Yeah, really bad. Bull Krug, or he's playing up front. He's a big guy. He'll bully.
Right, so
he was crap.
I had a look just on Full Krug. Right, I was having a look at the FOTMob, the scores just before we came on to say what was rated. That guy got a 4.9.
Yeah,
and I was like,
he was really bad.
He must have come on for like 5 minutes and being crap. No, the man played for fucking the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah, he played. I was talking to Alan about him at half time, and Alan was
4.9.
Is he on? Like, is he playing? I was like, yeah, he's playing up front with Bowen. Never seen him.
Well, I'll talk about.
Oh, go on, yeah.
West Ham's major transfers, right? Because I've got them, funnily enough, they're in front of me. So El Hadj Diouf came from Slava Prague for 15 million. You've got Hermansen, came from Leicester for 18 million.
He's crap.
Cal Walker-Peters, Southampton on a free. Callum Wilson from Newcastle on a free. Right, yeah. And then Tobido from Nice for 35 million, mate. And he got took off tonight, by the way. Todibo, right? It was got sub for Potts.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what you're saying is they've got no ambition in the transfer window, and it's likely to end like that.
It could be that the caught by financial fair play or whatever they call it these days. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it could be that.
I don't know about that. I think they're just money greedy.
Right.
They're just money greedy.
Looking at that team, and I can only see Paqueta. Like, Paqueta is probably like a decent player. He would go somewhere else.
Bowen's good, mate.
Bowen's never leave. Bowen's a club man. He's never going to leave.
That's I was exactly what Smithy said. Like, he's never leaving West Ham. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's all like, I can't see any one of them being sold to another club and they're all gone. Oh yeah, we'll definitely want him. Like Wan-Bissaka again. He's been brought in for a lot of money for West Ham. I watched him the whole of the second half, and come 75 minutes, he wanted to fucking go home. He was fucking sick of being run at. He was absolutely sick. All he wanted to do was get forward, but he couldn't do it because we were pinning him back.
Talby had his pants down, mate, like many times.
I watched him up and down that wing, and he was fucking sick. He really was. He wanted to go home.
I'm just loving it. Like, no, but rightly so. To be fair, but like the performance was there. No.
Because West Ham are a team like, you know, they're pretty much like we are. You know, I mean, it's a similar sort of team that, you know, we strive for success. We never get it. We starved a bit.
Stadium handed to us. Out.
No, we didn't. But like, I'm just saying the fan base, you know, a very similar fan base, I think. And I just, it's if you watch West Ham versus Man U,
you've been watching that Ginger Kids video too much, Alan.
If you're watching West Ham v Liverpool, who do you want to win?
Liverpool. To be honest, Liverpool.
Be honest. What about
to me?
I don't want Man City to win the league, so I want Liverpool to win that game.
So if you're talking about pure vibes,
they're a slight underdog, you know what I mean, and it's.
No, you always go for the underdog, though, don't you?
Yeah, you do, and West Ham's always been the underdog, and I look, I don't really feel sorry for teams, but I do slightly feel sorry for West Ham. They're in the fucking mire, like big style. You know what I mean? And
I'll tell you who else is. Go on then. Well, I was just going to say, I'll tell you who else is in the fucking mire, and this might move the conversation onto another team. Everton were fucking crap against Leeds, and I mean fucking crap. Like, they were terrible. Like,
they didn't have a shot the entire first half.
Last time, right? So Leeds, who've just come up, by the way, spent like a couple of quid, versus Everton, who again bought a few players in. Half time, Leeds had fucking 12 or 13 shots. Everton had zero.
Yeah, Leeds. Yeah.
Leeds were fucking battering them.
Mate, Amadou ran the midfield. Amadou, who played in the Championship last year, he ran the midfield. He went off injured actually, but honestly, and I fully agree with Andrew's point there. Fucking Everton was shite.
Everton were really terrible. Bad. Like, if West Ham were bad, Everton were just as bad.
So, I'm trying to put it on to like level terms. Can you see teams like that playing in the Championship?
Yeah.
Well,
because I'm trying to. I'm just like mentally in my head there. Like the West Ham game, they played. I'd probably say on par with like what I expect from, fucking QPR. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
West Ham though, like people forget, West Ham have been relegated in the not so distant past. No, they spent the season in the Championship not that long ago. I mean, Everton haven't, right? I can't remember Everton last being.
Everton will. Now I think they've always been in the Prem, but Everton will go down very soon because they have been flirting for the last 3 or 4 years. There was a year when they went down. They should have. They were nailed on to go down, and they somehow fucking pulled out 3 or 4 wins in 4 or 5 games. Like, but they were absolutely bad, and they fucking saved themselves by a couple of points.
Yeah.
When they go down, they might do an us or a Leeds. So I can see Everton going down and then going down again, or staying in the Championship for a long period of time.
They've got that big new stadium, though, haven't they?
Well, great. So they'll have to fucking close off of it like we do, and close at the Premier Concourse.
Right, they'll be playing Mansfield Town with 9,000 watching. 9,000. Right, 9,000. Well, it was less than 9,000 actually.
Anyway. Well, at least everybody can get a pint before the game, right?
And go to the Colliery Tavern and not have to buy a can of Cruise Campo for $4.50. Like.
And watch some mad fat, pissed bloke.
It's like, how did you didn't even tell us your sausage story? You fucking.
Oh yeah, we got.
No, Andrew did say the sausage. Andrew said the sausage at the start.
I said talk to us about your sausage. You only got up at a colliery time and you started talking about that geezer who's now apparently brown bread.
Let's do that at the end after we talk about the football.
Okay.
Right.
Just on all this chat though, what I'll say just before I pass over to you guys is like this is really good for Sunderland. Like there's teams in the Premier League that are fucking terrible. Like Brentford's another one. Wolves look really bad.
Yeah.
I know they were playing Man City, but I just named 4 teams that looked really poor. Burnley looked not so great either.
It's also good news for. It's also good news for Leeds though as well, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but Leeds. But when we played Leeds last season, I thought Leeds were probably one of the best teams we played.
Yeah, you were very vocal about that last year as well.
Mate, they were, mate, they were really good. But what I'd say about Sunderland is, and about obviously we beat West Ham 3-0. Do you not think the business we've done is, it's sort of looking at the results and looking how teams have played, it's given us a good chance at trying to survive. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I agree,
that's 100%. The way I feel. You know what I mean? I feel like
it's given us a chance. Like no one was giving us a hope and else chance. So we were fucking odds on to be relegated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, can you blame a lot of people for even when we've made a couple of those signings coming in, still thinking that because our pre-season games were shite, they were awful, and I get you're not going to put 100% maximum. No, we won 2 games. We won 2 games. We won the game against Augsburg, and then we won the game against South Shields.
The game was good. The Augsburg game was
we won 3.
The majority of the starting players. And
exactly.
I tell you where the tide turned. Tide turned against fucking Hearts, because Hearts was a massive eye opener about like, hold on a minute, although Hearts is Hearts and an SBL. It was like we need to fucking step our game up here, because Hearts were like, you know what I mean? They played pretty well, and I think we were just taking it as like a free, like, we'll be all right, we'll cruise this, we'll win, and it was a good eye opener for them. So that for me, that game turned their attitude, and then the Augsburg game, obviously we've seen a big improvement, and then it's sort of naturally flowed. Do you know what I mean? It's like that they've realised like the monstrosity of the Premier League and the standard we have to play at, and that's a good thing, you know what I mean? I feel like we're in a good place as a team.
But that's the reason you play pre-season games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To find all that shit out before you start playing the fucking ones that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, I do get it, but I'm just trying to say, like, I understand why we were still odds on favourites to go down before we kicked the ball in the actual Premier League, because we didn't look confident enough. We didn't look at the races. But as soon as the first ball was kicked in the Premier League, the tempo was just on there straight away. So, like, now we're actually in competitive games. You can see why we've picked all of these players. Just when they're at the, like, what I'm classing as like a training game or I don't know, what do you call it? Shirts versus skins kind of thing. Like it just felt like we're doing this because we were supposed to, rather than we want to prove anything. Because you gotta think from the other side of it. Everybody that was in the Championship team is proving that they're Premier League ready, and to the other end, everybody that's bought in are just like, we're clearly Premier League ready. Otherwise, you wouldn't have bought us. That's the vibe you get.
If we didn't make all these signings, we'd be in the fucking absolute shit. We would be in the shit. We've bought players in who, Xhaka is a good example. You can see Adringa, he's used to playing in the league. Ronaldo, he's fucking played in the fucking La Liga. Do you know what I mean? Even Diarra has obviously played in,
high level,
Strasbourg at a high level. So these players have been brought in, used to playing good teams. I'm not saying the Championship is the Championship's good, but I just think there's levels in there. And it's testament to Speakman and for bringing in these players who, look, we haven't survived yet, but they're looking at players who they think help us with survival, and that's at the end of the day, that's all we want. If now I said, will you tack 17th? What would you say?
Yeah, of course. I've said this all
Of
along.
course you would. You
Mm.
would.
Of course, you'd take 17.
You take 17th. You take a fucking West Ham's been beat 5-1 off Chelsea, but you take that because of survival, and then you build from there. You know what I mean? And I think now we've spent more than Forest did. Is that right? I don't know if that's a correct.
Yeah,
stat.
we spent more than Forest when they came up. Yes, we spent.
Forest
I think
in the top half. That season, though, did they not?
Not the first. Not the first.
No, they
season.
finished
First year they finished 16th.
16th, yeah.
First year they finished 16th, and then the following year they finished in the top half.
Okay.
It's all about survival that first year. That's all it is. Like no one in that club or no one in Sunderland club SAFC right now is thinking, "Oh, we're going to push for top half." Everyone in there is fucking a realist, right? Going right. We need 35, 36 points. How are we going to get them?
Well, in terms of survival, Laney's came up with, have you seen a stat that no Premier League team has gone down if they get 11 points plus in the first 10 games? So we'll just get 3 more tomorrow against Burnley, and we're halfway there. We've got 8 games to cruise, another 4 points.
I think Burnley be our game.
As I've said a few times, our opening 4 games are not that bad. So we got Burnley, then Brentford, then Palace, who've just lost Eze, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know Palace are a good team to finish in the European positions, but there could be something there as well. Like, it's not a bad start. Not a. I'd like to think we can pick up a few more points over the next 2 or 3 games.
Oh yeah. I don't think we're going to be out the running. Some of them, well, especially before the, game 9 is I think at Halloween, which is miles away. Oh, we're back.
Hello?
That was me.
Oh.
That was me. Internet issues.
What happened there?
It looks like a Discord-wide thing that did.
Just why we did on the technical issues, right? I told me mate from work, he was like, "Oh, you do a podcast, didn't you?" I was like, "Yeah, Mac and Football Show. Give it a listen, right?" And the one he picked to listen to was that one where your mic went proper weird. Do you know? It was like, whoa. And he was like, "Yeah, I really enjoyed it until I couldn't hear what
anybody was saying." Hey, tell him to give it another go on one of the Premier League ones.
Oh, yeah, well, shout out Ben. Shout out Ben, mate. If you're listening.
Shut up, Ben.
There's always technical issues, mate. You've got to learn to roll with them.
Yeah, Ben, sponsor the podcast.
Mate, he's rich. He lives in London. You know what I mean? He's got all the spondoolies.
All right, there you go. We'll see how about. Jacob,
does he work with you?
Works for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he? All right. Never the Chelsea man. Moving on.
Right.
He's a straight white man. Okay. Right.
Okay. I thought we were going through the old MSN days. Age, sex, location.
ASL. Yeah. In fact, he said when someone was at Chelsea, he'd pop on for a chat. I was like, yeah, all right, sounds good.
Oh,
he used to have his own. He had his own football podcast. It was called Chadwick's Chat Shit, right? Because his name's Ben Chadwick, right? And I had a look at it, and he had a great tagline. We don't have a tagline. I was saying this to him, right? So the tagline of his footy podcast was the audio equivalent of when Patrice Evra licked a chicken. Do you remember that?
No.
So
I asked him about it. He was apparently Patrice Evra once got a raw chicken and licked it on camera. You can Google it in your own time, like if you want.
I'm okay. That can stay as a thing of the past, as far as I'm concerned. Like,
so
we don't have a tagline though. Like, what can our tagline?
Our taglines is "What you drinking," isn't it? Oh, is that just a segment? Yeah, right. Shark time. What you drinking?
Or Lawn Shark, which is someone's in it. I can't remember who.
Are we still doing Shark Watch?
I mean, who do we have out on loan?
To be honest, I was thinking about a new feature. It was going to be called a Shaw thing, and I could do this every time. Yeah, I could do Shaw, right? Shaw. And we could like predict what was definitely going to happen in the next game. So like we'd be like, I don't know, Sealt is definitely going to get injured in the next game, something like that. We can,
Okay,
I mean, we
I
talk
like
about
that.
this offline if you want.
No. I like that. Let's
just
let
fucking do
perfect.
it.
Let's perfect
Football is
segue.
gonna get you.
Burnley game. Let's go through some pre predictions and
Prediction, a sure thing. Would you say?
a sure thing. Yeah.
A sure thing. Yeah.
But before we do that, I'm just going to call out a couple of quick chats. Shout out the Sportscast. We've got Moolah saying, "Why not push for top 10? We did it before in '99 and 2000." Was that our first return season?
25 years, mate.
Yeah, but was that our first return season into the Championship with Quinn and Phillips? I think it was, wasn't it? We finished 7th twice straight away, and then
7 straight in a row, yeah. Twice in a row.
Laney says, out of our most important signings, who do you think is the most important overall? So we could do that just before going into the predictions if you want to.
Yeah.
The most important signing is Granit Xhaka. He's the most important signing. He runs the midfield
Disagree.
like a fucking... No, Alan, I said at the start of the game, Xhaka picked the ball up and he had the ball and he was standing waiting for people to move. He literally had to tell Adingra. He shouted at Adingra with the ball at his feet with a West Ham player coming at him and pointed up the fucking field to get him to go. The man runs the midfield. And Alan, you just said the games are won and lost in midfield. And I'm telling you, our most important signing is Xhaka.
Very true. Yeah, he is a good signing. I
I
agree. However,
go on.
For me, the keeper is the most important signing. Roofs, right? He's command of the box, and look, I get the overall gameplay, but when you're in this shit, like let's take that. In fact, West Ham didn't even have a shot. It came off the back of Wilson's head or whatever it did, and he made a fucking reaction save. Imagine if that went in and it was fucking 2-1.
Yeah, different
you know
story.
what I mean? Then when the backs to the wall, you know what I mean? So he didn't have a lot to do, but what he did do is he came on when he had to. He came and collected when he had to, and he made a good save. So Roos for me, it gives me confidence. You know what I mean? And I suppose for the back four as well. And the back four turn around and go, yeah, I might be Roos in goal. I'm not saying Patterson fucking, wouldn't do that, but I feel like if I look at him and I just feel more confident that he's in goal. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I just feel like he's the most important signing at the moment.
I like the look of him. I saw him in the preseason. I watched the highlights of the West Ham game. He looked really good in both, to be honest. For me, our most important signing is in the midfield again. I like the look of Diarra. I think he's really, really, really good. I know, Alan, you were saying that your man alongside him, Siddiqui, was everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're both good.
Yeah, I mean, you could make an argument for him as well, but I think Diarra, young, fit, all the energy in the world, busy everywhere, getting his foot stuck in, having shots, box to box player. For me, I think he looks like a really good signing.
Okay, Paul, over to you, mate. Most important signing.
I'm going to say the goalkeeper. For me, Robin Roos.
For reasons as otherwise previously discussed.
Is it definitely Roofs? Is it, or is it Roofs? I know we had this chat last time.
I'm just going to say Roofs because it's better. It's better. Roofs. Roofs is on fire. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say Robin. It's easier.
Robs.
Old
Bobby. Bobby Roofs.
Robbie Roofs.
That sounds like Bobby Roofs.
Robbie Roofs is a clubman DJ, isn't it? Robbie Roofs.
What about you, Jacob? By the way.
The last time oh, sorry. Go on.
Granit Xhaka, he's a leader and he's already had experience in the Premier League, and look what he's done with Arsenal.
Yeah,
so I think he's
great.
Quite an important sign.
I always like you, Jake.
For players, and so I think, and he's a leader. He's what we've needed. We've not had someone like Xhaka in a while. Someone who really digs in at the players. We've needed that. We've not had that in quite a bit.
I don't think.
I'm not saying Dan Neil were good, but
I don't think you'd see Dan Neil fucking screaming at his blokes around him in the same way that Xhaka does. You know what I mean?
Move it at Dingra. Like the guy is just standing on the fucking byline, just get up the fucking pitch. Like he was really giving him some shit. I liked it.
Well, he's had experience as well, hasn't he? Dingra,
Yeah, he scored a couple. When I was sorting out my fantasy footy, I was like, a Dingray, he got 60 points last year.
Yeah.
Fucking straight in, lad.
Right.
For a striker, if you get another striker, I'd say Danny Welbeck. Dine Welbeck.
I think it's a bit too late for a striker. Like, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We've got to
striker we're getting. Supposed to be anyway.
for free.
Oh, you never know.
I wouldn't pay any money for it. I wouldn't pay any money for Welbeck. Like, no. Or, nah.
It's again that nostalgic conversation. My thoughts on getting nostalgic players are very clear,
Sometimes
especially
it goes well,
since
mate.
the full thing.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it doesn't.
I can't remember a time it has gone well, but I'm going to echo everybody's sentiment in like most important signings. Before everybody spoke, I was going to say Xhaka or Roofs, and I think you've all kind of ironed out why. Ultimately, both of those players command. They lead where they are, and they help the people around them a lot more than their previous position occupiers.
Incarnations.
Don't get me wrong. We do. I still really do like Patterson and Dan Neil as obviously local talent, and what they've done to help us get up to where we are. But are they at the level of the two people that they've replaced? No. So what I would like them both to do, not to take it as like a jibe at their quality. I think it's just a case of get in their shadow, learn how they operate, and like start to command that you get yourself into that level as well. That's the way I think they should be taking it, not sinking into the slumps. So my most important signing outside of those two though is Enzo Lafay. I think so, yeah, because down that left-hand side, we needed somebody who's basically he's gone through that journey with us coming up, and obviously all of the other signings, the Xhakas, the Roofs, the Adingers, the Talibis, basically everybody else that's come through after hasn't experienced that. What do you call it? That championship promotion. They haven't seen what fans are like in the championship and what it means at that level versus what we're at now. So he has that gauge that he can help with everybody with, and I think obviously he's just a talent as well. He's definitely. I don't think he's ever going to go back into the championship. So yeah.
But with Lafay, like I feel like I know he's not starting, but like he must understand like what Labrie wants because he's had him before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
he's a Labrie player, isn't he?
He is. So who's to say Labrie doesn't change it tomorrow? We don't know this. You know what I mean? Who he's going to start? And that's the beauty of Labrie for me is the catalyst for everything, and you know he's fundamental in how we play. When like who we're playing against, you know what I mean? He's you could argue he's been the most important signing because he's signed, hasn't he? So like, look, it's the first game. Let's not get carried away.
Yeah,
we're gonna have. There's gonna be times where we got fucking hell, we was shit, and someone else was good. That's gonna happen, right? But we just have to understand that the Premier League is a different beast to the fucking Championship. Said this before.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Massive step.
I do like at this stage of the Premier League as well, we get a full week between each and every game to prepare for it, with the exception of obviously the cup games injecting in the midweeks.
I was going to say we've got Tuesday night game, haven't we?
Yeah, but like for Premier League opposition, at the cup game, sorry, with the squads, we and most Premier League teams sent out the fringe players that are almost ready for the first team, right? We don't necessarily do that. So I'll see Pato, you'll see Dan Neil, you'll see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You probably see them with the team last season.
It'll be this, the second team from all the pre-season games where you had the first 11, then you had the lesser second 11. It'll be the second 11.
It'll be the Real Vallecano team. Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Oh, we should be beating with that team. We should be beating Huddersfield. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
We should be beating Huddersfield. I know fucking coming back and we got to see Gooch. But we should be putting Huddersfield away easily.
Yeah.
Oh
shouldn't do different things.
The actual football club needs to learn, because they haven't opened many stands. They've only opened 2 stands for it. These stands
for this fair game.
Yep.
Well, that much of a demand for tickets, eh?
Get a pint. Get a pint in your sheepfolds before the game.
Okay, no.
To be honest with you, I actually hope this rugby game that's on tonight hasn't destroyed our pitch, mind.
You know, I was thinking this. I just seen that they scored 11 tries. Yeah, the England ladies rugby team. So the pitch is probably in cliff. Fucking all over the place. We'll see.
But they've only opened 2 stands for the fucking Huddersfield game.
Yeah, they have.
Right, that's disappointing.
Oh, you better get your tickets.
Please say it's the stands where they're facing the camera, like, because just look at this empty stadium. Look at this empty stadium bullshit.
I'll talk about the fucking my season ticket at the end, right? Which I was fucking raging about, but and that's another. Well, in fact, I'll talk about it now. So my seat, right? The seat is too small. And Davey's seen this firsthand. I took a picture.
Alan, you're a big lad, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't fit in it, right? So we moved because we wanted to be together, right? And I can't fit in the seat. So now I've had to move again, right? So I'm by myself, right? Down behind the goal to the right hand side, and I paid an extra £100.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
So I've had to pay an extra £100 to move because it's not my fault. Now, look, I look, and the thing is, and that's what fucks me off. Like, when you say, "Oh, we've sold out season tickets," I say, "Right, okay, then where were these cunts against fucking Mansfield Town?" You know what I mean? Like, sort me out. I know you keep tickets back for the, you know, for general populace. Can you not just move into one of them? No, we can't. And I was like, look, it's not the ticket, the people who work the ticket, it's not their fault. But the thing is, with the success, and this is what's going to happen now, it's say if we stay in the Premier League, and we get like, we'll build, like, for instance, Mexico people have started Mexico.
Yeah, they're a one-season thing, though, mate.
Mexicans. Mexico people.
Those Mexico people.
Those Mexicans. Yeah, so
wear
they're
funny
like,
hats,
oh yeah, we'll support these now. But that's what I mean. We're gonna get like fair weather supporters in, and it sort of grinds me gears a little bit. And I love the club to get success, and I'll back it. It's great. But sometimes I'm like, fucking hell. Like when we're queuing for a pint, Divvy, what was it like?
Yeah, it was fucking mad.
You know what I mean? It's never been like that in fucking ages. It was a fucking.
Was the E-bar still on?
It was a graft, mate. To get a pint.
We weren't allowed in some fucking bar. What was that bar called? We were allowed in.
No, the Founders Bar. There's a new bar in the stadium called the Founders Bar.
No,
I've never heard of it. Right, you've got to pay £100 to get in it. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Just get in the Hilton, mate. Just get in the Hilton. It's across the road.
Actually, David did say that. Like,
they want the money. Like, Hilton just anybody who's paying the money for the pint they'll let you have it. Like,
I bet Paul Gadd's in the Founders Bar. Paul, are you a fucking regular in there?
Not with that price. I'll speak to
the old club shop.
It's manifested itself in the stadium. I've never seen it before.
It's fucking arrived.
I mean, I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Because
talk me through. How do you get there? Do you get from the concourse? So you go down the concourse and get in there.
So we've moved now from where we were. Like, I was sat with Jake. Jake didn't want to renew his season ticket, but our Luke wanted one. So Crouchy says, "All right, we'll move together." So we moved the opposite side, and I had to sit in front of a 4 instead of being in one straight line, and my seat, mate, was absolutely horrendous. And I was like, I can't sit here for the whole season. So then I went down and said, can I move? And they're like, oh, it's sold out. And this is what I mean. Like, people are getting season tickets. I'm not saying I've been a season ticket stalwart. You know what I mean? I've had it on and off all my life. You know how it is. My job dictates that. But it's. I feel like now it's the club I'm not saying it's going to chuck fans on the bus. It's not. It's the demand's high. That's what I'll say. That's how it is now. The demand is going to be high. So
It's the Premier League juggernaut, though, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
it's
it is high.
Like that's what it, like. It's a whole different.
It's not like
you know what I mean.
I remember playing Birmingham in the cup, right, where it was fucking pissing down, and Craig Gardner scored a fucking, I think it was a worldie. But me and our Jake, because we were attacking one end, we just walked around the other end of the stadium to watch us attack the other end. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Not like that anymore.
In a way, it's not like that anymore. So I've just got to sort of accept that fact, and you know.
Mate, I used to do that as well. When do you remember when we finished on 11 points? Or was it 14 points? Sorry, when we finished on 14 points and went down.
No, it was 15, wasn't it? It was 19 the first time, then 15 the following
15.
year.
Derby was the
Derby was 11.
Yeah. So when we finished on our lowest ever tally, the next season, the stadium was fucking empty, pretty much. I felt like it, and you just whenever I went to those games, it was just like you could literally just pick a seat. My seat was in like, you've got the lower bowl and the upper side of the bowl. I don't know what you class them as, and just
we'll go with that.
Upper bowl, mate.
Yeah. I was normally in the upper bowl, but if I wanted to, like, if the weather was all right and it wasn't pissing down rain, I just go closer to the fucking pitch, and there's hundreds of seats. And you're like, I'll just go down there. I want to get closer to the game. I know. So
that's all gone. And now you kind of get a beer, and you kind of get in the Founders Bar.
Where is the Founders Bar? We haven't answered the question.
It's at the old club shop. It's the old club shop, isn't it?
Every week, it like shifts, like magically moves to a different area.
It's like in the main stand. Well, let's say the main stand. So the tunnel. If you look at the if you look on the screen, it's right of the tunnel. So it's like down the sort of like right hand side.
But on the concourse, right? Not the Premier concourse, the way you would go out.
No, on our level.
It's on the base level. I mean, so when you go in for a pint,
yeah, go into where the pies and the pints are, and then
I'd never heard of it.
Founders Bar.
I'd never heard of it.
It is a new thing. You got Quinn's Bar and Founders Bar.
Outside. It's got the Founders toilets out, and I said, yeah, we can't get in there, so I'm gonna go have a piss in the Founders toilets. So that's where I went. It looks exactly the same as the normal toilets. Like, there's no
it's
difference.
All a big fucking.
It's a branding thing.
100 quid. So you're telling me you got to pay £100 to walk into the bar and pay further £6 for a pint?
Yeah.
I'm going to totally about them prices. Take it now.
Yeah. and by the way,
what's going on in the world?
It's fucking Madry. No, it's not Madry. It's Carlin and Guinness, mate. They're your options.
Oh.
They're your options
Guinness
in the stadium.
right.
Carlin and Guinness. I'll have a Guinness. But Carlin, mate, come on. Like, why are we drinking this, mate? I've said this before. I'm not living in Mowbray Park. You know what I mean?
In a tent.
In a bush in a sleeping bag. Why am I drinking Carlin at the match? You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
it's for the Carling Cup, mate. You're playing Huddersfield next week. Is that?
I do. Is your first sure thing? Is this
sure?
Yeah, it's a sure thing that nobody's fucking buying Carlin for fucking $5.95.
I was going to say. I thought you were going to say it's a sure thing that anyone gets the fucking Founders Bar.
There was fucking people in there though. There was people in there just fucking milling around.
Like,
yeah, but they must have had some. They must have had something else on tap, like Samson. They must have.
Is that where
You wouldn't pay £100 just to have the choice of Guinness and Carlin, would you? Unless you're mental.
Well, it is what it is. Should we move on to Burnley then?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to work out if you're getting a drink or not. Okay, right, we'll move on to Burnley then.
He's getting a drink right now.
100% gonna happen. Predictions go. I want to go with Paul first. What's your definitely going to happen in the Burnley game?
Definitely going to happen. Their keeper will get told off again for time wasting.
Oh, time wasting goalkeeper. Okay. Do you Neil get a yellow card for it?
Corner ball.
Their keeper actually got a yellow card off the referee. Well, their first game. Believe it or not, it was actually the former Newcastle goalkeeper.
Was it their keeper who held the ball for 8 seconds and they give away a corner? Was it?
I thought that was Tottenham keeper. I thought that was Tottenham's keeper, or was it Burnley's? That
must have been Burnley's.
8 seconds.
No, that was Burnley's.
One of them did it anyway.
Yeah.
Dubravka,
Yeah, Malta Singh's asking, "Are we confident?" Luckily, we've got on the Burnley conversation as we're speaking. So, Jacob, mate, what's your 100%? You're confident this is going to happen thing?
My ender's going to score again.
100%. Sure.
Sorry, I was just getting thrown out.
Good lad.
Whoa, slow down.
Whoa.
There you go.
Sure. I don't know, Alan. I'm going to go clockwise. So there you
go. Well, I would take a draw. Look. I just feel
sure?
like
that's not 100% sure thing.
I'd take a fucking shit 0-0 because I just feel like
sure would take it.
West Ham was a bit of an anomaly. They are terrible. I feel like I know Spurs handily beat Burnley, but they've mate, Burnley have invested, haven't they? Let's
listen to this team, Alan. Listen.
Go on, then.
Shout up when you hear somebody who you're fearful of. Dubravka.
He's a goalie, so I'm not.
Kyle Walker.
Walker's good, mate. He's still got legs, mate. He's still quick on the break game, you know.
He's past it now. He's a good player, but he's past it as Walker. He's past it.
Maybe, but he's still quick.
I don't care how fast you are if you're around about 10 Burnley players.
Right, go on, Davey, keep going.
So I've got Kyle Walker, Hamal Ekdal.
Who?
Exactly. Right. Maxim Estev.
Who?
Okay, this is a good one. Quillindinchi Hartman.
Right.
Who? I'm going to do it for you.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Davey.
Anthony. Right.
But look, Davey.
Josh Lawrence.
To be fair, right? Sorry, I'm going to interject here.
Lyle Foster.
Well, it's my prediction of him getting fucking run over by Davies fucking rundown.
No, to be fair, right? If an Arsenal fan was doing the exact same thing for Sunderland, they'd be like, ooh for us as well. Like, just because we haven't heard of them or they haven't made it on the main stage yet, doesn't mean, other than obviously Kyle Walker, we haven't really heard of
Smithy.
Most of the Burnley players on the national stage.
Crap against Spurs. Spurs fucking.
I know they're shit, but like, I know they're shit, and I know, or they were shit in that Spurs game, but like, yeah, you can't really go the Who game when we've got basically 2 players. Yeah, I take a point in every Premier League game this season.
I'll take a point.
Mate, because I think these are the sort of games that you've got to go try and win. Like, if we took a point now against Burnley, right, and then we end up going down by a point, you'd be like, fuck, if only we attacked Burnley after we just won 3-0 and they got beat 3-0.
Yeah.
Maybe if we came back and we got a point, would you be like, oh, all right?
I wouldn't be upset about it, but I'd want
exactly.
I won 3 points. Like, I think we.
Oh yeah, everyone wants 3 points. Everyone wants 3 points. But I feel like,
yeah, I won 3 points from Man City, but I don't think we're going to get them. The difference is I won 3 points from this game, and I think we could get them.
Burnley have just been fucking stung by Spurs. They're not going to play like this. You know what I mean? They're going to be a bit more disciplined and want to get something out of the game. So I feel like it's going to be a draw. That's what I feel like. You know what I mean? They don't want to fucking concede, and you know what I mean? They're like us. Mm-hmm. Survival is key. So for them, they'll look at the game. They'll watch our game we played against West Ham. They'll look at the threats. Do you know what I mean? They'll do their own work. So I feel like the game is gonna be a draw. I feel like it's gonna be 0-0.
I think they're going to set themselves up defensively.
I agree with that. I just think we've got. I hope we would have enough in us to score one goal. I know they had a great defensive record last season. I get it, but we're practically a whole new team now. 80% of our players are new. Like, I just think we could. I think we could get something from the game, not just a point. I'd like us to really go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be happy we won, but I just think we're gonna draw. That's like I just feel it. I feel like it's gonna be 0-0.
I mean, yeah, it's a very Burnley result. Like, to be fair,
It's
Davey,
for sure going to be 0-0.
big man, what's your 100% definitely going to happen in this game?
100% definitely going to happen. Sure is. The reason I say this is because because right, when I'm looking at Fantasy Premier League and I'm looking at the recommended people in fucking goal and the recommended defense, all I see is double Burnley defense, Dubravka in goal, Esteve or whatever, because everybody's adamant that Burnley are not going to concede. So I'm going to say that they will not keep a clean sheet. That's my shot.
Oh, okay. I like that one. I do like that one.
Shaws, there's too many Shaws. Maybe we just do one shot at the top of this feature and then we'll just leave it until the end.
No, just do it again. do it again. Smash it.
Just for today. I know. Because we got all excited about the Silkstone news.
I like it when it's just intimately peppered into it, mate. Go on, Andy. What's your 100% definitely going to happen?
I think, for me, my 100% definitely going to happen is I think Meander's going to score at least once.
We've already had that.
No, we haven't.
Oh, we does.
Yeah, we did.
What, Meander was going to score?
Yeah, who said that?
Yeah, it was Jacob.
Jacob said it.
Yeah.
Ciao, Jake.
So that's how sure you are. You both copying each other.
No, I do think Meander's going to score. Like, I think he's in a good. Like, you can just see it, man. You can see it in the bloke. Like, he's fucking busy. He's everywhere. He's grafting.
I can see him in the Spain team in the future. You know,
Premier League team.
Senior national team for Spain. Can see Meander making it into the squad there.
If he keeps it up like this, he fucking deserves to be.
It'd be brilliant. Yeah, hope he does.
I think he will. I'm so confident that he's be captain of me fantasy footy this week.
Ooh, that is confident at it. Are you sure he's getting more than 5 points?
It's a big show. Go big or go home.
Over Salah. That Liverpool Newcastle game will be full of goals. I'm telling you that, and full of cards.
That for sure.
It's got 0-0 written all over it.
Sure. All right, let's wind up short. We've done the footer feature.
No, we haven't. I haven't done mine.
No, we're killing it, man. We can't do too many shows. Let's roll that a bit.
My sure it's definitely going to happen is a VAR decision for a penalty is going to go against Sunderland.
We haven't had a dodgy VAR decision yet, so it's probably on the way.
But I'm not saying which end of the pitch it's going to go against us. I think we might be shouting for one, or they get a penalty.
Or not get it.
And not get it, yeah, or they get a penalty that's dodgy by VAR.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the VAR situation in the Leeds Everton game, like, so.
Yeah, that's my shout.
Changes
VAR.
every week, mate. That's the thing. Like, it's still a subjective thing. Like, they brought in VAR to be like a definitive yes or no, right? Only in certain circumstances, blah blah blah. It's just re-refereeing the game, just some other basis bloke in a fucking porter cabin in Stockley Park, just saying yes or no. I don't know. I'm not about the VAR.
I like goal line technology. That introduction is very like binary. It's yes or no. Tap it. The ball's over the line. Yes, done.
Yeah.
But we've got a couple of predictions. Laney has said
What about Jake?
Jake's already been, mate. Jake was before you.
Jake was the same as mine.
Jesus Christ.
As Paul said.
Yes,
I mean,
yes. Mate, have you been drinking while we're on here?
That's for sure.
Right. I have had some cans. I'm just checking that we haven't missed anyone out.
Good lad. I appreciate it. So we've got a. 2-0 prediction for Laney for Sunderland. Muller's going for a 3-1 away win. Ballard again. Xhaka. I see what he's doing. He's Ballard Bullet, Xhaka Cracker, a Dinger Zinger. I like it.
Xhaka has got a fucking absolute wicked left foot. To be fair, like
No, he can hit the ball. Like
he can strike a
He's
ball.
scored some good free kicks as well, and his Xhaka.
Against the Mags is great. What against the Mags, like.
I think I'm going to predict like a 2-0 Sunderland win, you know. Like, I do think Burnley are going to be more set up for a defensive display than an attacking one. And
yeah, but right, so but like if we score early doors, right, then they're going to have to come out and attack, and all of a sudden there might be more room at the back.
More spaces, yeah. Malta's hit too.
I just feel like they've learnt the lesson. They must have not learnt the lesson off Spurs. I just feel like they've probably looked at the Spurs game, changed a few things, and watched our game. You know what I mean?
They're going 5 at the back.
I feel like it's going to be harder than the West Ham game. You know what I mean? I think. Do you know what I think? The West Ham game. I think we were like, hold on a minute. West Ham are really this shit. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of like dawned on us that we could be doing better than we were. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I'm going to add on to that, mate. Do you know, like last couple of seasons, the promoted teams have felt like the only points they're guaranteed to like share are in the games against other promoted teams. It does feel like there's like stealing them from other people here and there. Whereas this time around, I genuinely think Sunderland and Leeds are in with a shout as one of the established teams. I know it's only game 1; it's very early to see it, but I do feel like we're a bit more considered as on level with them. And Burnley, unfortunately, is still in that championship. Might steal a point here and there against other promoted teams, including us.
I completely agree with what you're saying. 100%.
Well, after their next league game after us is Man United away, so that's another tough fixture for Burnley, and then they've got Man City away at some point as well.
So if they've got Man United next, right, then they could maybe go the first 3 or 4 games with no points. So they're probably looking at this game thinking, well, we might be able to nick a win here.
They need something from it.
So what you say? They're going to be more. They're going to be more expansive. Is that what you say?
They might have to be more expansive. Because you know, if you're a month into the season, you've got 9 points. You're thinking, "Fuck it, hell, this is going to be a long 9 months."
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, look, I don't think it's going to be. It's not going to be the West Ham game. If it's going to be a win, I feel like we might be 1 here or there. You know what I mean? I just feel like Burnley.
The Mags.
Look.
The Peninsula, you West Ham. Their players was fighting with Graham Potter at the end of the game.
Who was?
West Ham.
Tonight or against us?
Against us. The police were involved. The police were involved. Yeah, the police were involved.
I did hear that.
The police actually got called to the away dressing room.
I did hear that.
Yeah. Graham Potter didn't arrive. Graham Potter actually didn't go on the coach.
I mean, nothing's improved, so the busy starting as well, are they all?
So it might not be. It might not be. It could actually be.
Get one for next week. We'll talk about West Ham again.
Potter here, Hogwarts.
but I'm just Graham.
We don't need one. Alan, just clip that.
I'll knock you off your broom, Malfoy.
Potter. What do you want, Potter? That's like all the fucking West Ham players when he walks in the fucking walks in and fucking training Monday morning. What do you want, Potter?
Potter. Oh god.
Potter?
He's not having a good time.
Should we do Burnley predictions or
yeah, I've gone for mine. Mine's 2-0. Malta's 2-0. Laney's 2-0.
Yeah. Right, okay.
I'm gonna go 2-0 as well.
The 4th. 1-0. Sunderland.
Boom.
My header.
I'm going higher. 3-0.
3-0.
What does that do for 6 goal difference? Oh, that'll be class. The only way is up. Jacob, mate, what are you saying?
2-1 Sunderland, Mayenda and Habib Diarra to score.
Oh,
Lovely,
go
love
on,
it.
Go on, Jake. Love that. Love the positivity.
And Al's 0-0, right?
I'm 0-0, but I love the positivity.
To be fair, I will.
Diarra and who? Sorry, Diarra and
Habib Diarra and Mayenda.
Oh, we can't ring Paqueta anymore, can we? Who can we ring now? Is Tenali on or not?
No, there was someone else got done for fucking...
Tony Ivans. Tony Ivans, wasn't it?
No, there was
Tony
someone
Ivans,
else who got done for fucking match fixing.
What, a new guy?
Yeah.
Paqueta got let off, didn't he? They said he hasn't been match fixing, so he's been deleted from Davies' phone book.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Paqueta. And Tenali's done his ban, so he's in Gamblers Anonymous, or whatever they're called nowadays.
Yeah.
So 92-1 for 2-1 Diarra and Mayenda, like 92-1.
Oh.
That is.
What, on Sky Bet Clan?
No, Alan, because I'm banned from Sky Bet. You know that.
Oh yeah, you are.
All right. So there's 9 Premier League players who've been done for match fixing. Martin Di Michelis. Martin Di Michelis.
Legend of the game. Argentinian guy.
Cameron Jerome.
He's
Jerome. Birmingham legend.
Birmingham, yeah.
Yeah. Andros Townsend.
He's on Toastmart these days.
Bag.
I was going to bring in Toastmart and have a chat with him.
Yeah, I didn't mean it. He is an ex-mag, and Tony's an ex-mag. Is any more ex-mags who...
There's 6 more. Harry Toffolo. Harry Toffolo. Oh, there's 4. Here's another one. Kieran Trippier.
Oh, you sure?
I've
seen him fucking pattern for me, like.
Yeah, we can see it.
Daniel Sturridge. Ivan Toney.
Didn't know that.
Sandro Tonali. And, number 1 with the biggest ban. The fucking most disgusting mag I've ever seen, Joey Barton.
Right, that's 5. That's 5.
Over 50% of the people being banned from match fixing in the Premier League played for Newcastle. Is that what you're saying?
Typical.
Pretty much.
Pure dort.
You can bring any of them.
Manager next year, watch.
Sorry. Sorry, I know I was like starting to wind down, but then I forgot about the mag conversation and the BBC presenters. We need to have that fucking chat. We need to have that chat.
Before we finish, we'll talk about that.
Just
we'll talk about the coverage. Like the coverage at the start of it was how bad West Ham were. There's no fucking, how we played and out like that. Talk sport in general is, you might as well call it, let's talk Spurs or talk Man United, because that's all they talk about. They've got no interest in it. Mate, you never hear them talk about Brighton, Bournemouth, Fulham, Palace maybe a push because they won a fucking FA Cup. Even the mags don't get a fucking shout, mate, when it comes to talk sport.
Unless you're that guy who's like, oh, it's wrong, Jamie, it's wrong. You don't need to sell.
They're absolutely milking him for all he's worth now, aren't they?
What they do. They'll find some fucking melty bloke from whatever club to come on and talk because, we'll get this fucking moron on because it'll be good listening. But as far as coverage goes, mate, they never talk about any clubs bar Spurs, Man U.
You're right,
you know what I mean?
It's only ever Spurs and Man U.
It's Spurs and Man U constantly. Bear in mind they finished 16th or whatever last season.
Doesn't like Sunderland, you can tell. That Simon Jordan doesn't like it.
Yeah. I don't think anyone likes Sunderland.
Doesn't like anybody.
You know what I mean? It's just the coverage is poor. I'd say Sky Sports, they've got to do it because obviously when you're in the Premier League, they cover the teams who were playing. And Jamie Carragher, to be fair, did a good deconstruction of how we played. But apart from that, nothing.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's painful to see like somebody who you can tell proactively just doesn't want to say anything positive. And I know I get it with fucking Baldy Shearer, because he's obviously a mag. Like, I get it from him, but Gary Lineker and fucking
he's gone, mate.
Big Meeks. Yeah, but they do it on their own podcast. Something, This Is Football or something, and that's all football. Something, whatever. Yeah. The rest is football. They do it on there as well. They just cannot say Sunderland had a good performance. They played really well. This player stood out. I'd be worried about that. We would be doing the same. We would at least call out when a player plays good against us, regardless of who they were. We've done it with the West Ham. It was very fucking hard to pick one good player out of that team, but Jarrod Bowen was probably their biggest threat. We've called that out already. It's not hard to say somebody played good, even if it goes against your team. Like, they're supposed to be professional commentators. It's pathetic. Yeah. It's pathetic.
Well, it's been the same all the time. It was the same last time in the Premier League. It was always, mate. It's always the same.
There you go.
Yeah,
so
you know what? The Newcastle saga of the. You can talk about Shearer if you want to talk about Shearer.
I've got them. Yeah.
Isaac and trying to get Whistler in and that. Like, I love seeing him squirm and moan about it. Doesn't hate Shearer. I feel like Shearer, right? Like, everyone bangs on about Shearer. Yeah, he broke the record. He scored fucking how many Premier League goals?
But did he get the golden boot?
Yeah, he won the Premier League with fucking Blackburn.
Well, there's another point though. There's another point on that one, mate. So didn't he have 5 years on his contract with Newcastle when he moved to Blackburn? He had years on his contract left. There's a fucking massive hypocrisy. Yes, Newcastle allowed him to be sold, but like,
I just want someone to break that fucking record so we stop talking about him. You know what I mean? Because
Harry Kane needs to come back. Harry Kane's the nearest.
Harry Kane was the only one.
That, mate.
Aguero was about 60 goals away before he left.
He's a fucking underachiever in the game. It's a fact. You know what I mean? And you can say, you know, I'm not a footballer. You know what do I know? You've never played the game. Yeah. But in my fucking field, I'll tell you what. I'll sit down and I'll say I've achieved at the top level in my field. Shearer hasn't. You know what I mean? He is, for me, he's a condescending prick when he comes on and talks about fucking, especially Sunderland. In fact, the fact that he didn't even speak about Sunderland. The fact that it just shows you how professional he is.
You got to look at the table. I mean? We're second in the table, and they're not going. Look at this fucking massive surprise.
We're third now, mate. Chelsea score.
Yeah, but that's okay. Okay, sorry. Before this podcast started, we were second.
An hour and a half ago, we were
third. Yeah. The whole punditry things, I get it. It's just like us. We would be slating everybody left, right, and centre if we're coming again. Like, any team against the Mags, we're going to highlight their performance over the Mags more than anything because it's funny. Like,
yeah, but it's about professionalism, isn't it? If you're a pundit, you've got to be impartial. That's the whole point of it. And him to not say anything about the performance, for me, and the BBC to let them broadcast it, is embarrassing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well,
who's the main host of Match of the Day now?
Breaking the law.
If Kevin Phillips was on Match of the Day, right, would he do the same for Newcastle? I don't think he would.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He'd be professional. No. And I've seen ex-Sunderland players and ex-Newcastle players talk about both teams and be professional. Shearer is a fucking big fucking baby. That's what he is.
He's a baby. He's a baby.
And you can quote Alan on that.
And you can quote me and fucking Roy Keane. Fucking baby.
Baby.
Baby. Just wait for Newcastle. You know what he'd be like.
I'm really looking forward to the.
That's his job.
That's his job.
Would be a good soundboard, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's his job.
Right. I'm gonna throw my final 2 cents on the whole Newcastle Mags Isaac situation, and might come up in future. It might not. I really don't know, but. The conversation from a Mags perspective is he's got a contract. the amount of players that they've had. I've already mentioned Alan Shearer had a 5-year contract. You got Wisser, you've got Anthony Gordon. All of them were tools down. I'm not playing for you anymore until I get what I want. But when it's like their player doing it to them, or they're a rat, they're a snake. If you're seeing that as a fan base, it's in a contract. If you do it, if you just put your fucking common sense head on right now, right, and you go to your boss, wherever you work, I'm not working until you give me this. I want to move company. Why would you, from not only the personal perspective, but from the contract, why would you still be employed there? Like you potentially just look at burning that contract and never playing again, or never working for that employer again, right?
I mean, if you're the club, like for me,
it's just a value.
Club, like just get him gone.
Yeah,
sell him and get him gone.
That is the point. Get him gone. You're going to get 120 million quid, right? To get rid of this problem. Someone's going to pay you 120 million quid to remove the problem.
And
take the fucking money.
Did you see their statement about welcoming him back with open arms once he's ready to come back?
It's because they're a fucking absolute set of melts.
In 8 days' time, he's going to still be in the same. He's still going to be in the same mental space. I don't want to be at this club. I'm not going to work. I think he is 100% as a human within his right to do that. I hate my employer. I'm not going to work for them. All they're saying is we've paid you a lot of money and we've agreed to pay you a lot of money. You're tied in this contract. Tell you what they should do then. Not pay him any money. It's as simple as that. He doesn't want to play for you anymore. He doesn't. They should either fine him or sack him. It's as simple as that. Like he is a human who doesn't want to be at that employment. Simple.
The problem is they can't sack him because of the PFA, because they'll be fucking straight down the neck and go, "Oh, you can't fucking sack this guy." But put him in the reserves or fine him for every fucking day. Fine him 100% of his wages for every day he doesn't come back to training with the first team. Mm-hmm. Fine him.
Just don't. Well, also, he's a multi-millionaire.
4 years left on his contract. Let him sit for fucking 4 years. That's what I would do. Fucking sit in the reserve for 4 years and then see who wants to buy you after 4 years of not playing any football. See who wants to buy you then. That's what I would fucking do.
Can I also add, we've had this exact same situation and we were... Chodders. Jack Rodwell was in the I'm a tools down player now, you're paying me regardless. We were stuck with that contract for a number of years in the championship with him. Oh, sorry. Did he actually come down to League One with us?
1 year in the championship. I think he was contracted with us in the first season when he first League One, yeah.
So he didn't actually play, like he was on our squad for 2-3 seasons where he didn't even fucking play. It's a shit situation. It just completely ruins his career and it ruins his perception of the club. If Jack Rodwell steps in the Stadium of Light ever again, he's never going to get our welcome back, is he?
He'll never come anywhere near the place.
It's just
it's like some sort of Game of Thrones scenario where it's like shame.
Back from the stadium.
Listen, I think the point stands, right? If someone's going to pay you a lot of money to remove the problem that you have, you would do it, wouldn't you? Of course you would.
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
And look, it's good for us because we're laughing at it and we're like watching them implode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they were under the assumption
have a good laugh at the.
You know what? We've got all this
bid,
money and we're going to spend our fucking weight.
Going to buy Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, we're the richest club in the world.
We're the richest club in the world.
Remember that little song? We're the richest club in the world. You're a fucking bunch of fucking melts.
Cristiano Ronaldo was the best.
Selling the pies. I was on Lionel Messi selling the pies.
Mate, I have genuinely not watched more than 7 seconds of that video in a row because it just makes me fucking just die inside. Like, I cringe so much.
From Newcastle with a fucking tea towel on his head, singing a song.
There's 5 of them.
Right.
There's fucking 5 of them.
Well, next thing you know, the Newcastle fans will be going to St James's Park on a bloody camel.
We spent fucking
They'll punch it, mate. Another one.
They spent 800 million to get the Carabao Cup. Well done.
Right. Does anybody want to have the final 2 cents on the Isaac thing? Because For me, it is.
Fuck
It
them
is. Like,
cunts. I don't want to talk about them anymore.
All I want to say is
Happy
fucking lol.
Fuck them.
oh, where's the fucking sign? Let's all laugh at Newcastle. Can we get that out?
Must be a laughing
Well,
sound
look,
on
it's
here.
not the end of the season yet. We'll have to fucking follow that thought. This is the bias of the arse, massive.
But
But I said to Michael the other day, imagine if we actually went in for Isaac, he came to us and scored.
oh
against
no,
them.
no.
I
No.
think it'd be well.
Natalie said in the car, she was like, what would happen if Sunderland put in a bid for Isaac? I was like, first of all, that would fucking never happen. And second of all, if it did happen, it would be funny. it would be funny. You imagine snuck a cheeky 30 million in for him.
He could go abroad, couldn't he?
Just spoon a little bit more.
You get 3 chicken balties for life.
I don't think he's going to Liverpool, though, do you? Or do you think...
No, not with Atletico. Atletico has already come in and started to perform, so I don't think Liverpool need him now. He was their number one choice over Atletico. If Atletico didn't come in and
but if
perform.
you're the club, you've got to get him off the books, man. That is
mental.
mental. You're going to keep. I mean, it is the Rodwell. I mean, on a different level, but it is the Rodwell situation where you've got a player just eating fucking money.
You got to remember, mate. They did it 2 seasons ago with Tonali. They had to pay him, and he didn't play a single fucking game.
He stayed and he played for them. You know what I mean? And to be fair, he's probably done well for them. You know what I mean? But this is a different ballgame. This going on strike when you're under contract, and look,
I think he's in his rights too.
We're sort of laughing because it's them. But if it was us, we'd be like, how can we get out of this situation?
I'd be furious. I'd want it done with straight away.
Yeah. So if you've signed a contract, I feel like there should be some you either reduction in pay or whatever if you don't honour the contract. Do you know what I mean? Because players are getting away with it.
Can I say the difference between the Jack Rodwell side of it, though, mate, is people actually want Isaac. Nobody wanted Jack Rodwell, so there was no offloading chance for us.
That is the critical difference, Smithy. You're exactly right. Nobody wanted to touch Jack Rodwell because he was fucking shit.
Poison. And it's not because he was tools down.
60 grand.
Yeah, it's not because he was tools down. It was because he wasn't worth the value that he put upon himself. Now, can you see? Let's say Isaac doesn't go to any other Premier League side. Can you see the likes of PSG, Atletico, any of the Spanish big? Yeah, I can see him going.
None of the Spanish clubs would because they're all fucking broke. But PSG might.
Yeah. What about the Italian league as well? Like you've got, there's options for him. Or the German league.
I don't think he's suited to that. German league, maybe.
I mean, he came from La Liga, didn't he?
He did, but David's point's valid. Like, they won't buy him now. Like, there's only Real Madrid who could possibly get in for him. Barcelona don't have any money.
But yeah,
I think maybe. I mean, loan. You know what I mean? Like,
loan him out.
Yeah.
Just get him playing. Get him still physically fit because he's not going to play for them ever again. Like I don't see the point.
It's just. It's the paying off the wage and all that sort of business. I feel like maybe the transfer to Liverpool's gone, so maybe a loan to the Liga or whatever might be on a card.
No, I still think Liverpool might go in for him and play one or both of them up top.
Yeah,
or push Ekitike out further out wide. Play Isaac through the middle, Salah on one side, Ekitike on the other. Right? You could do that. That's not outside the realms of possibility.
No, if you look at the league now, I feel like if they make that signing, it's obviously between Arsenal and Liverpool in it, the league.
I don't know. Man City look pretty good.
Yeah, City and Chelsea, but I feel like Arsenal and Liverpool have got just that next level type player. You know what I mean? I just feel like they've got the top two.
If they didn't win the league, somewhere would have went fucking seriously wrong along the way.
Yeah.
So Leary's just coming. Rodwell was more deluded than most Geordies.
He was.
You're not wrong. I'm going to give you an air horn for that one.
And an FDM.
Have a guess how many games Rodwell played in England after he left Sunderland before he went to Australia?
0.
He went to Sheffield United, I know that much.
Blackburn and Sheffield United were his clubs after us.
Yeah.
How many
He played
games?
One game for Sheffield United.
Well, that's it.
One game for Sheffield United. He played 21 games for Blackburn. He scored 1 goal, and then he went to Australia.
Well,
I forget he's here.
Staying Australia, I think he might move to like the MLS.
He'll probably go to the Singapore League with
he must be
Rodwell.
Billy
strong,
Wright.
you know.
If he's fucking working in Five Guys, probably he's not going to fucking get him in the team.
Hey, it's the what's it called? It's the fry. It's the fry guys here. It's the fry guys.
I went to Five Guys the other day, and I bought regular fries, mate. And I swear to God, you've never seen so many fucking fries in your life. Like you get the little fucking packet. But
yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Filled all that, and then more in the bag, and then more in the bag again. It was like fucking half the bag was just chips. And the bags are fucking massive. Like
for now. Yeah, just never ask for a large. Imagine if you asked for a large.
Exactly. I asked for a fucking regular, and I couldn't. Like half them was this, but Harry was there as well. He had some, and couldn't fucking finish them. I was like, where have they got all these fucking chips from? Just fucking handing them out. Please take these off me fucking hands. Were delicious though. Like
yeah, it is worth remortgaging your house for Five Guys. Like, to be fair,
30 quid or something for a couple of burgers and some chips.
Is that the natural end to it? Are we looking forward to we're looking forward to the game
for ages?
Are we?
Yeah. Are you streaming it? Are you?
I am indeed.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and
I'll be watching it. Like I might put one at half time or something, but I'll be watching it.
Yeah, just a mini update on the watch along as well. The last the West Ham game that was a watch along was claimed by the Premier League, so it is now officially hidden across all of YouTube. So it's still on my channel. The only way you can watch it is if you've got the URL. You can't
what? Did you put too many pictures of Jared Bowen fall down?
No. It was literally the audio is claimed by the Premier League. So I've got the background, the background commentary.
Frankie and that.
No, it's the Premier League commentary.
Oh, I should have Frankie on, mate. Get Frankie and Danny on, mate.
Yeah, Frankie and Danny would never do that, yeah.
Here's a quick one before we go. So, who's the fucking...
We're never getting the better, yeah. Fucking hell.
Here's a quick one, another 20-minute conversation.
With Gary Bennett on BBC Newcastle, who does the commentary. What's his name?
I know.
Yeah, Gary Bennett.
You know what I mean?
I know.
No,
Gary
Bennett.
Nick Barnes.
Nick Barnes. Right, sure.
Tweedy.
I know what you're going to say.
Jimmy was with us. I was in Morrison's and Nick Barnes was at the checkout. And we've been obviously. And I looked at Nick Barnes and I went, I can't believe that's just happened. And he went, neither can I. It's fucking unbelievable. So we're both like totally gobsmacked that we won 3-0. Just it's nicely at the moment, me and Nick Barnes
at the self-checkout, mate.
I can't believe that.
Why does all the funny things happen at Tesco?
I can't remember. Maybe it's a slab of Stella. I can't remember. Did you say it was that?
Well, is that why you had to skip the bar? You just went, oh fuck it, we'll go in Tesco instead.
That's another story. We ended up down the beach. That's another story. Anyway, I can't go on.
Okay.
I saw Nick Barnes and Morrison's. It's normally Frankie, but there you go.
Shout out Nick Barnes.
Me and Michael actually went on the club website.
Wait, what?
The weekend.
I send the link, mate.
Put in the chat.
They actually had somebody video on the Weymouth Bridge and sheepfolds. And I was actually walking past. Yeah, I actually went in. I went in for the first one. Newcastle and I left.
Jeez, I pat in the back.
That's so funny.
Newcastle. I left setting off to go in the stadium.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you just got to get there early, lads.
Here's another one before I go. Right. So, David, you know what we're talking about now? We're talking about appearances.
Bumped into Ice Store at Tesco Cafe.
Now,
What?
David, you tell it. You tell it. Because
What am I saying?
the fucking West
What's
Ham
that, what you
bloke, it was
sausage?
videoing.
Oh, yeah.
The ginger bloke.
Yeah.
Shout out the Ginger
Have you
Bloke
ever seen the
channel.
video?
I can't remember what the channel was.
What was his name?
It was a West Ham one.
West Ham
We
geezer,
walked
wasn't
through
it? Yeah.
Tesco's car park, and just walking. There was a bloke fucking being weird, and then Luke said, "That freak over there's talking to himself." So he looked at him, and he was just talking to himself, right? And it turns out it's some fucking away day YouTuber, and
He's called Bingley. It's Bingley.
That's it.
274 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
How many?
So Crouchy
274.
Crouchy found him on YouTube, and there we were in his video.
Yeah, we're on the
The video he did's got 10,000 views, like, so, you know,
There you go,
he's hit the
there you
algorithm.
go.
The algorithm's done him well.
10,000. Jesus.
10,000 views, mate, of you fucking you lot scuttling around in the background.
Yeah. It was just Luke going, who's that freak talking? Freak talking over there. Some YouTuber. Alright, that's it. Fuck it.
Right, we fucking got on there.
Sorry, you got fucking smashed, so you know, mate. Fucking see you later.
There's all of us searching for the video now.
No, I've got it.
Smithy's gonna
Here we go. I'm not gonna put it in the chat. Here you go. I can show you on here right now.
Oh, hold on then. Hold up. Start.
There you are.
Oh, hold on.
There you are. There's Crouchy in the background. Right there.
Luke as well. Even you can see your little cat.
There's it. There you go.
Lovely.
Yeah. Do you know what? Just for that shout out. Hey, it's Bingley. You've got 275 now. I don't do the notifications.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Right.
Subscribe. Everyone's. I know. I was been gone for ages. Like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Right.
Now.
Like and subscribe. I'm gonna say our last.
All right. Good night, lads.
Bye.
Thank you.
Stream though, Smithy. If not, I'll put one half time.
Yeah.